All right, we got Indiana versus Oregon in the Peach Bowl, man. Let's get it, bro.
When Warren kicks off for Indiana, the college football
excited for this one. Indiana got the win in the regular season premiere. That's how you start a game if you're Indiana. Let's go. Hard hitting, man.
Hill Jr. is the running back. The quick pass is intercepted. It's going to be run in for an Indiana touchdown. D'Angelo Pons on the first play
Oh my
game.
God.
Hey everyone, I'm Wheels.
What a start for Indiana, bro.
Subscribers. It's always cool to hit a milestone like that, and your support means so much to me. I hope you all enjoy the video.
Yes, sir, the GOAT, man.
On 2nd down and 6, they do try to settle things in with a couple
See if
of runs.
Oregon can settle down now. Dante Moore can put that behind him.
To the corner, Jamari Sharp.
Wow, man, a pick six to start the game.
Will Stein, the offensive coordinator, on his way to be the head coach at Kentucky. Play action pass, it's a screen. Jay Harris
got blockers.
Staggers, but stays on his feet and has another first down with a 12-yard gain. They're stepping up when his team needs it. So a nice response to the horrible start for Oregon.
Nice little throw. He dropped it. You gotta catch that, bro. Come on now.
By Jamari Johnson. Dan Lanning likes to go for it a lot on 4th down. He's not going to have to make that decision. Malik Benson, the run after the catch, down to the 40-yard line. Dante Moore said he was troubled in the regular season game that Fisher kept hollering out.
Dump off, dump off, dump off.
Moore over the middle, caught, first down. Good throw to Jay Harris. Play action pass, design, roll out, Sadiq the catch.
Pretty good drive here. Pretty lengthy one, too.
Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. 12th play of the drive started at their own 25. Nice balance of rushes and passes. This is the 7th run.
Damn, nowhere to go there.
Dropped at the 19. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down on the drive. A pocket again.
Ooh, beautiful. That's a great response by Oregon. Dante Moore able to put that pick six behind him and lead an amazing drive right there. All right, Mendoza. Highs Mendoza, what you got? Back shoulder, Surratt. Tough catch, dude. Like, he really cannot guard a back shoulder any better than what that defender just did. It's pretty much impossible to guard back shoulders.
Got to create some space.
Indiana's my pick to win the Natty, bro. You know, that's who I want to win the Natty. It's who I think will win the Natty. I love Signetti as a coach. Damn, look at that offensive line.
First down, Hoosiers. Inside the 18-yard line, he got 11.
Signetti reminds me a lot of Nick Saban, just with his attitude and how locked in he is, how much he wants to win. Out at about like the 5 or 3 or so. A 7.
Great culture, and he wanted a chance to win the national championship.
I thought he got much further than that, unless his foot stepped out.
Ashton Porter is at the left end of the offensive line. Mendoza end zone.
Wow.
Touchdown.
And another pretty long drive there for Indiana to respond to Oregon, man.
Fernando Mendoza perfect on the drive.
Offense is coming out here looking pretty good, aside from that pick six. Might have a higher scoring day than some people thought, or maybe I thought. I thought it'd be more defensive.
Jay Harris driven back by McCall.
That's 4th down, gonna be punting.
With help from Isaiah Jones. Out of the pistol, the handoff to Black across the 20. Bryce Betcher made the tackle. We looked it up and he wasn't lying. Here's that running ability.
Mendoza's gonna get out of there.
First down and much more. Finally shoved out of bounds by Aaron Flowers at the 41. Fernando rushed for 31 yards. In the regular season meeting, Kalon Black turns the corner. Very late flag thrown.
Personal foul. Illegal block below the waist. Defense.
Wow.
Number 7.
Pro career with football or baseball, as he's going to be drafted in the NFL.
Oh shit! Oh, what the?
Back in the hands of Mendoza.
Wow, what the hell just happened? I mean, he fumbled the ball, and it's a
decision yet. The ball slips out of his
going
hand as he
on?
wound up to throw, and Indiana has it inside. The NFL.
Hold on, I'm just gonna rewind to this right here because what?
Pro career with football or baseball, as he's going to be drafted in the NFL. Mendoza, the ball is loose. It got ripped up by Nasir Wyatt. Back in the hands of Mendoza.
What?
And Wyatt gets there again. The NFL draft.
And then this, it just falls out of his hand.
As he wound up to throw. And
Wow.
has it inside the.
So Oregon already gave Indiana a pick 6. And now they're pretty much giving them another touchdown with this.
5. Mario Landino.
Oh, it hit the running back.
For the Hoosiers. You can say that at the end of a lot of stats. Kalon Black, the running back. He has blockers up and over, and he's down 2 yards short.
And Oregon, you're not in a good spot at all. Damn, stop them though. 3rd and goal from the half-yard line.
With Black, the running back. Black straight ahead.
Easy.
Touchdown.
Just keep going back to the run game. With that offensive line, you'll get in there at some point. Physical freaking team, man.
You can't go in this game.
Reminds me a lot of Miami in the running game and in the trenches.
Pressure dumps it off. Harris to the 40-yard line.
All right, you got to respond here,
Harris,
Oregon.
running back on 2nd and 3.
You got to start
Play
quacking.
action fake. More running out of time.
Come here, boy.
Dominique Radcliffe and Tyreek Tucker. 6 minutes to go in the half. 3rd and 12. More.
Oh my God, holding on to the ball, bro.
At the 31.
Got to get rid of that thing. They're coming after you, boy.
Mendoza.
Another back shoulder to Surratt. My God.
They throw a flag. He caught the ball anyway.
Pass interference. Defense.
With the interference.
The penalty is declined.
Surratt reels it in with one hand.
He throws that so perfectly, too.
Running room, he wants it. Instead, sends it ahead to Omar Cooper.
Need to stop here, Oregon. Need to stop badly. Oh, he burned him. Oh, he burned him. Oh, he burned him. Oh, my God. They're ridiculous. I seen he beat him off the line. It was one-on-one. I mean, you're silly not to take that. I mean, they've been taking the one-on-one back shoulders twice so far. They might have done it more. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm only watching the highlights. But yeah, I mean, if you've been taking a one-on-one back shoulders, you're gonna take the one-on-one where your guy definitely beat him off the line. It looked like the Oregon guy might have stumbled a little bit, possibly.
Have to throw it.
Yeah, that's you gotta take. Oh my God!
Lost the ball again, and it is Indiana ball. The attention to detail is remarkable. Mendoza handled the high snap. And down inside the 10-yard line, D'Angelo Pons given a chance on offense. Gigantic pro-Indiana crowd, and they're loving every minute of it. Hemby straight ahead with little resistance. He powers down to the goal line, and he's just short the running back. Mendoza quick pass, touchdown, Elijah Surratt. So my wife was upset with me, Manette. I was making $300,000.
It's 35-7, and it's not even halftime.
He got that program back near where his dad had it. Went to Elon, totally turned that around. JMU, and
that's a hold.
Here in Indiana, there's going to be a holding call. About 65,000 fans in the stands with
35-7 at halftime.
Offense, number 76.
For the most part, he has been at Kentucky very little, and Lupoy's been in Berkeley very little. Their primary focus by far has been on this playoff, finishing it right with the Ducks.
Manage both jobs. They said it's been ruthless from a sleep standpoint, but they felt like they had their team prepared.
They both looked exhausted yesterday.
In field goal range with that one, you don't got a timeout, gonna have to spike it.
They stopped the clock to move the chains. 19-yard gain. He throws it into the ground. His career long is
56-yarder.
This would shatter that. This is a 56-yard attempt with Ferguson Reynolds, the punter, the holder, trying to give them something to take into the locker room. And it's short.
Damn.
On on target, but short.
Holy
We've reached
smokes.
halftime, and I'm curious to ask, what do you all think about that non-call at the end of the game last night? Should there have been pass interference, or did the refs get it right? Let me know down.
I just think you're not, I've been seeing that being controversial. You're just not really going to get a call in that kind of situation. I'm fine with it. You know, I'm all for that, unless it's like something absolutely egregious. Like here,
Short.
We've reached
Hold on.
halftime, and I'm curious to ask, what do you all think about that non-call at
like here, you can see the Ole Miss guy has his hands on the Miami defender as
the end of the
well,
game last night?
and like he's giving him a little bit of a tug on his jersey too. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it, bro. You know, I don't want to see a flag thrown on a Hail Mary. So,
Should there have been pass interference?
and you're never really gonna see the officials throw a flag in a situation like that. It's very, very rare.
Or did the refs get it right? Let me know down in the comments.
With some emotional stability.
If there's hand fighting going on from both the receiver and defender, you're not really gonna see an interference
career,
call.
The way he did as a baseball player, walking on and becoming a tone setter as they transition to Big Ten is amazing.
Mendoza far sideline, another perfect throw and a catch by Becker. The receivers run great routes. They catch the ball, they don't drop it.
Oh my God! Look at the vision, bro.
Tacklers and another first down.
The maneuverability, the vision.
Indiana goes a little tempo. Mendoza flushed from the pocket and turns it into a gain across the 35-yard line. It's Ashton Porter who flinched. Hemby, he got lit up again by Betcher. We mentioned earlier, drafted by the Houston Astros, a terrific baseball player. Said he hadn't made up his mind, but you got the sense his first love is football.
3rd and 7 all the time in the world. Mendoza's gonna take off. He's gonna get the first down. The spin move fumbled the ball, and they still got it.
Indiana recovers it.
They still got it.
55.
I mean, Oregon's gonna have to. They're just running clock at this point,
The ball carrier. And now
taking their
5
time
wide
on this
receivers
drive
third down
and probably
5.
every other drive
Mendoza
after this.
to the end zone. Wide open receiver and a touchdown.
Jesus.
E.J. Williams. We talk about Indiana as a team. They have 6 touchdowns tonight. They've been scored by 6 different players. Left tackle.
Holy shit.
Fox Crater, redshirt freshman, is in at left tackle.
Oh my, he's gonna break free. He's.
One man to beat.
Damn.
He got slowed down enough that the Hoosiers run him down inside the 5-yard line. And they're inside the 5. The play fake by Moore. And a flag thrown, and D'Angelo Pons on a one-on-one ball to Malik Benson.
Pass interference. Defense, number 5.
Jay Harris, the running back, in the pistol. And down to the goal line. Touchdown! And they're going to go for 2. Try to take advantage of every opportunity, get as many points as you can. Widest in a bunch. Moore throws it to the other side. Single coverage.
Wow, he's caught that, but he dropped the one from earlier?
For 2. And again, the size advantage there. He's 6'5" against the 5'9".
Okay, so how much are they down by? 27. Bro, if I gotta pause the video to like do the math to figure out how much you're down by, that means it's pretty.
Angelo Pons to the title game.
All right, it's a 4-score game.
He has a hole on the right side.
Oh my God! What the fudge?
They do. Run down by Jaden Kennedy.
Is it a hold?
For Kaylon Black, but it'll come back.
Yeah, it is.
10-yard penalty from the previous spot.
Some of the other teams in the league are not very good. We cleaned up the language, but they've backed it up.
Got him up. Yep, in the middle.
Goes over the middle. Riley Nowakowski, first year at Indiana after 5 at Wisconsin. That's a 13-yard gain. Many of his peers lauding it as one of the great coaching jobs of all time. Mendoza on the run.
Look at that, dude.
Still on target. Surratt, first down.
Like, he just finds a way to make it work.
Would have to fight for Hoover, likely to be the backup again.
Look at that throw.
Fernando.
Damn.
Incomplete pass. Time to put in the younger brother. That's it. Out of the pistol with
What is Mendoza getting beat up out there?
On the touchdown drive in the last possession.
And you don't want to put him in right now. Fourth quarter, possibly.
Personal foul, face mask, offense.
Jesus, dude. They just got everything going against them.
A touchdown and an interception for a pick six. He's throwing a deep bomb. And it
Jesus.
Caught. Jeremiah McClellan. Just the fourth quarterback in Big Ten history.
If we're going by second half, Oregon's up 8-7 right now.
Wayne Haskins, C.J. Stroud, Justin
Decorian Moore.
Decorian Moore. Another big play for Oregon. Out of 7 on third down. Both teams have been outstanding on third down tonight in contrast to the regular season meeting. Some nifty footwork by De'Aaron Hill. 44 seconds of the third quarter. The pitch to Harris. He's in trouble and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Holy smokes.
To win a typical of Ole Miss. They were still throwing.
They got a guy down the field. It's going to be interference.
Deep downfield. Cooper hit the deck at the 30-yard
I'm surprised.
Jaden Kennedy. Frank Signetti was the successor to Bobby Bowden at West Virginia in the 1970s when Bobby left to go to Florida State. Over the middle more with Pons coming on a quarterback blitz.
That dude was on a heater.
Northwestern, by the way, is now the losing team, and they block.
You've got to be kidding me. What doesn't this team do? What doesn't this team do?
His first 2 career sacks, and now a block punt, which was fielded by Caden Turner.
Run.
Fires back
Or,
line of the end zone, touchdown.
Or that.
Elijah Surratt.
Go for 2, make it fitty.
Says Dan Lanning.
Go for 2 and make it
Surratt,
fitty.
the first multiple touchdown scorer in this game, now with 2. Mendoza 17 for 20 for 177 and 5 touchdowns.
Dude,
so
what
many
an
great
ass
sports
beating.
broadcasters around the country, and so many greats who have won it. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that. It really is a team award. We have a terrific team here, and win against Illinois. They really got their season off and running. That was a top 10 matchup. They won 63-10. Dante Moore got it off to Corian Moore down the sideline. Very talented true freshman wide receiver. But what Mendoza's doing now invites the comparisons for sure. Moore, the play fake. He's on target to Kenyon Sadiq across midfield and scampers out of bounds. Joe Burrow's the last quarterback to win the Heisman Trophy and the national championship of the same year in that 2019 season.
My boy Joey B.
ESPN News is projecting Indiana will be the winner of this game. Dante Moore, back shoulder throw.
He didn't turn around to look for it.
Corian Moore.
All right.
He's going to Yale, on to Cal. Moore rolls away from the rush, fires incomplete, and Mendoza has a
4th and 4, failed conversion.
Is
Is Indiana going to put up 50? They still got Fernando in.
To a remarkable season.
Yeah, they're probably gonna. You gotta get him out the game now.
Going to go to a bowl game next year, and Signetti gave him the Signetti face and said, "Bowl game."
You gotta. Jesus, dude. Look at this.
He was right.
You gotta put little bro in.
The redshirt freshman from Fishers, Indiana. Drum. Kaylon Black, big haul.
Look at the running game.
Touchdown.
Jesus. Nah, they ain't letting up on you, Oregon.
Oh, finally a smile.
They ain't letting up on you. Bro, I love Signetti.
That is all I'm thinking about. 1-0 mentality, just like his son Fernando Jr., Sean.
The old apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Very, very young and should be really good next season.
Swing pass for De'Aaron Hill. That lead blocker, number 25. All of them fantastic at what they do, and all of them wonderful people to be around. The K-Crew, as we're known at ESPN.
Oh, man.
Here's Jamari Johnson.
He might get in there.
Great run after the catch.
Close.
He got yanked down just shy of the end zone by Jaja Boyd. Jay Harris. The Big Ten has established itself as the premier conference in college football right now, for sure.
Oh, man.
Flag thrown.
Pass interference.
34 seconds left.
Number 18.
Harris
They're up by 41 in this. Jesus, dude. They're up by 41 and this Indiana team is still playing their ass off.
Harris, long exchange, and then Moore throws a touchdown. Roger Saliapaga, the sophomore tight end.
And Indiana takes down Oregon for the second time this season to move on to the national championship game against Miami. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to move on.
So I assume it was 56-22 or 23 or 21, one or the other. But yeah, I mean, hey, at least Oregon put up more than 3 points on Indiana. Okay, so Oregon kicked the extra point. They lost by 34. And as bad as this game was, Oregon lost by 34. Alabama lost by 35. Oh, man, I love that game. I'm gonna have that Indiana-Bama game on my mind for a long time. But, yeah, man, that's, Indiana's insane. Indiana's absolutely freaking insane. I mean, I don't even know what to say about them, man. Like, they're gonna be getting compared to 2019 LSU. And obviously, I'm not gonna sit here and say they'd beat 2019 LSU. We'd have beat them by 3 scores tonight. LSU would have, but, you know, they deserve that comparison. As opposed to other teams like freaking Colorado, who got compared to them. You know, Indiana at least deserves that comparison. I'll say, before that stuff even happens, let this team be great for who they are. Don't compare them to somebody else. They're great in their own right. They can be the first ever team to go 16-0. You know, Fernando Mendoza been balling out lately. The entire team been balling out lately. I mean, we saw a pick six. We saw Mendoza do his thing. The running game did their thing. They destroyed the line of scrimmage again, it looked like. I have to go back and watch some of the game, but from what I've seen, that offensive line was obliterating the Oregon D-line, and the Indiana D-line was obliterating the Oregon offensive line. So, that's just pretty much what I was seeing here. They had a blocked punt. They just did a little bit of everything, man. You know, they were throwing the back shoulder fade, which Mendoza just throws so freaking accurately. They got 3 studs at receiver and Surratt. I can't remember that one dude's name, but I know there's Becker and who's number 3, Cooper. That's his name. They got 3 studs at receiver. They got the tight end number 37. I think his name's Nowakowski or something like that. Yeah, they got the running backs who are physical as hell. You know, when it comes to the running game, they do remind me a lot of Miami. Just very physical running backs. And they're just really good in the trenches. They're really good on the D-line, really good on the O-line. So that's what, that's going to be a very interesting national championship game because both Miami and Indiana have the same strengths, running game and the trenches. And they both have some pretty good skill players too. Indiana has better skill players, I would say, with Surratt, Cooper, and Becker. Miami has Malachi Tony, CJ Daniels. They got some of their playmakers as well, but I would give that edge to Indiana. It's going to be interesting too, seeing Mendoza versus Carson Beck. Both defenses are really solid for Miami and Indiana. And national championship game, it could be pretty good, man. I thought this was going to be a close game. Like a 3 to 10 point game possibly for whoever won it. I had Indiana winning it. But man, Indiana, Miami. I mean, I'm trying. If I were to say who's going to win the national championship at this very moment, I mean, my prediction of Indiana is not going to change. But at this very moment, I would be saying Indiana by 14 plus at least. I gotta calm down because both teams have quite a bit of time to prepare for that game, and both teams are gonna give everything they freaking got, man. Not that these teams haven't already in the playoffs, but Miami's going to be ready to play. They were ready to play against Ohio State. They dominated the trenches in that game. Um, they got a really good win over a team in Ole Miss that was so freaking hungry for a natty, having their best season in school history. Um, just trying to win because of all that's been going on with Lane Kiffin. That was a very, very hungry Ole Miss team, and they were very dangerous, and Miami took them down as well. The national championship's going to be interesting. I can't wait for it, man. Let me know in the comments down below who you got winning the Natty, man. Indiana or Miami, and what do you think the score is going to be? But, yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like, hit that subscribe button, man. I'll catch y'all in the next one.